Hiya freaks, here we are again making a lame video. And this lame video is going to be about, it's not going to be about my rooster. That wasn't even supposed to be a rooster, you know. That was supposed to be a hen. Now I need to keep all the neighbors awake. Which is okay, I don't like the neighbors anyway. Anyway, we're going to make some chalk cloth, okay? But this time, we're going to make chalk cloth with cotton balls. I could have used a 100% cotton t-shirt. I just didn't feel like cutting any up. Just shut up over there. Damn. It's supposed to be a hen. It's supposed to be laying eggs. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, we're making chalk cloth. We're going to make chalk cloth out of cotton balls. I had them around, and we're going to try it, see what happens. Use your Altoids tin. Altoids tin, cut a hole in it. Altoids is not the only tin company in the world. It's because everybody has Altoids tin survival kits on YouTube. Damn, where was I at? The damn chicken. I'm sorry. We're gonna make chalk cloth out of cotton balls. Don't be married to Altoids tins. Altoids is not the only tin company in the world. You know, you can even use a tin can and put a piece of aluminum foil over the top, and then poke a little hole in the top of the aluminum foil. You need that to breathe. Okay? You can see smoke coming out of this. You might see a flame coming out, but the whole really is to let the gas out. You don't want oxygen going in. You want the gas coming out. So let's try and see how it works. Okay. Close that. We'll put that right there. Got those cotton balls. I'm going to lower this down a little bit. Pretty soon we'll see smoke coming out of it. It'll take about 10 or 15 minutes. As you can see, it already has a flame shooting out of it. Didn't take long at all. Alrighty, that looks like it's about done. That was actually a lot faster than 10 minutes. And you can tell because my neighbor still got his yard equipment out. Oh, what are you doing over there, making a video? Let me go take out all my yard equipment. Hold on, I'm going to get my blower. Anyway, let's just turn this off, stop complaining, and see how it looks. Okay, we're going to, that was really fast. Just going to put it aside, just let it cool. Let it cool naturally. Then we'll open it up and see what it looks like inside. It's kind of cool. Let's just open it up. Alright, we got some chalk cloth here. Cotton bally. Just try, see how it works. Get the old trusty strike force. By the power of God, I compel you. Alright, you know what? Let's try some dryer lint. Be right back. Okay, I got some dryer lint. I'm going to waste another piece of chalk cloth. Alright, we got fire. Took a while. I think the lint might be a little bit wet. Okay, now I'm going to show you something else. Something I know works real well. Okay, so that was the cotton balls cloth. Okay, it worked okay. It lit the fire eventually. Had to go through a couple of balls first. Then maybe the t-shirts are probably a little bit better. If we don't have any t-shirts, this was an experiment. Use the cotton balls if you don't have any. But let me show you something else. Another Altoids tin. Okay? You need some wax. Just general old wax. Walmart. That was section that was in. a ruler, a knife, and some strips of cardboard. Okay? So 3/4 of an inch. That's what this is, about 3/4 of an inch. Going to wind up the cardboard inside of here, just like this. Might take a little time, but it's okay. You got nothing to do today. You're sitting around your lazy ass anyway, watching videos on YouTube. Okay. Then you're going to start right where it ends and continue around. And finally, when you're done, you'll have something that looks like this. Now we're going to melt some wax, and then we're going to fill this up, and then it's going to turn into like a Altoids tin kind of a candle thing. Okay? And then we're going to use that underneath a stove. I kind of keep one right here. It's been used a bunch of times. Here's my stove, and then I'll show you that in a second. One pan. Use about a brick of wax. Okay, so let's light this up. Pumps out some serious heat. Okay, keep this on low. I know. But Mr. Pepper Guy, you're supposed to use a double boiler when you melt wax. I've been doing it like this forever, never had a problem. Okay, the wax is nice and melted. We'll just turn off the heat. Now this is going to take a while, okay, and it's probably most likely go all over the place. We're just going to, we can see this. Just going to fill this up with wax. Again, it's going to spill. Cardboard's going to start absorbing it. Just going to fill up the tin. When it dries, it's going to shrink. And you just add more wax. More wax goes in there than you really think inside that little tin. Okay. It's gonna bubble over, it might be hard to close. You just scrape the wax off and save it. So all that bubbles are just sinking into the tin. It really works well. Now, if you're going to go out on a one-day night, you know, from morning to night, you want 3 of these. And if you can find some citronella oil, you can even make more of them and put them around your campsite to keep the mosquitoes away. Just anything you would use a candle for. I use it for cooking, obviously, but you can, you know, use your imagination. Okay. We'll let that dry. Okay? And when you're done, I'm going to say dry, I meant let me cool down. I see it spilled all over the place. I'll just scrape all that wax up and use it again. I've used this before and I refilled it with wax. So that's what's so great about it. You can just keep reusing it. Yeah, let me show you. There it goes. And eventually that flame's going to spread out. And you see the flame is starting to spread out. It will eventually cover the whole thing. And you just put your stove over it. Put a cup on top of there. And it'll boil water in about 10 minutes. 2 cups of water in about 10 minutes. So you figure 1 cup of water in about 5 minutes. And it burns for a long time. I haven't really run out. I usually just boil water with it and make a quick, you know, heat up some quick mountain house or something, and I just close it up. And then I will take out another one and use that one. When I get home, I'll just refill them. And that's that. Now, since we have the wax out, let me show you something else. Alright, one way to preserve things, cereal, rice, beans, flour, powdered potatoes, is to use the tools you have on hand. In this case, I have a milk jug. I filled it up with cereal. You don't want to put anything with nuts in it, okay? Because that will just be, that will eventually turn rancid. We're gonna stick it in an oxygen absorber in here. We're getting there. Okay, just try to stuff it in. Close the cap. And we're going to coat this with the leftover wax. The reason why you want to coat this with wax is because these seals are not made, they don't have a wax seal in there. They're not made to be, it pretty much it's made so it spills all out and you have to buy more, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to coat it with wax. Since we have the wax out, you might as well do that, right? Before you put any cereal or beans or anything else in there, you want to make sure that you freeze those beans and cereal for at least 3 days. I like to go a week because I'm lazy and I don't take it out. So when I finally do take it out, I always know it's past 3 days. And I put them in these milk jugs. I get them for nothing. I get a lot of them. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to coat this with wax. So I can just find my lighter. Damn, every time I make a video, I'm so disorganized. Okay. Lower that down. Some wax. I'm just going to melt it up real quick. Some leftover wax from before. Okay, and we're just going to gently drizzle it over the cap. Can you see this? Oh, you can't even see this. Okay. You can gently drizzle this over the cap. That's going to make like a gasket seal. You could brush it on, but once this is sealed, and you can do this a couple of times. Once this is sealed, it's going to last years. It will last longer like this than it will be in the bags that it comes from. Okay? So that's what you do with, another thing you can do with wax. Okay? So just let that cool, and I'll just put it away into my, once it cools, I'll do it again. And then I'll put it away in my food storage. Alright? So, hope you got something out of that. Again, no carton. You fill it up with cereal, no nuts. Nuts will go rancid. Nothing oily. Rice, beans, powdered potatoes. The lid back on it. Drizzle wax over it a few times to make sure you got a good seal. And it's going to last a long, long time. I think that's all I really got for you today. This video sucks. I know it does. But I was bored. And thank you for letting me bore you. Till next time, be safe.